Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your mind as a universe, vast, electric, alive. Every thought flickers like a star. Every memory floats like a planet suspended in light. The energy that fuels it all, the spark that turns confusion into clarity, chaos into creativity, isn't just imagination, it's nourishment. Your brain, this extraordinary instrument, runs on rhythm. It thrives on chemistry, oxygen, and flow, and like any masterpiece, it plays its best music when fed the right notes. We often think of memory as something we lose with time, and focus as something we chase with caffeine. But the truth is simpler. Your brain is alive, dynamic, and responsive to everything you eat. The foods you choose either sharpen its light or dim it. Every meal you take can be a fog or a flame. You are, quite literally, feeding your thoughts. Picture this: early morning, the sun still rising, the air cool and soft. You sit with a clear cup of tea, a quiet mind, and a sense of renewal. This is the state your brain was designed for: calm but alert, rested but ready. And what you put into your body next determines whether you sustain that state or shatter it. Nutrition and cognition are not strangers. They are partners, dancing together in every heartbeat, every blink, every memory that flashes like lightning behind your eyes. Your brain weighs only about 3 pounds, yet it consumes nearly 20% of your body's energy. Every word you read, every sound you process, every memory you recall costs energy. If your food doesn't replenish that energy cleanly, your thoughts slow down, your focus wavers, your creativity dulls. The secret is not in stimulation, but in sustenance, in the kind of food that doesn't just feed you for now, but fuels your neurons for the long run. The first step toward mental clarity begins in the deep blue of the ocean, with fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. The waters hold the brain's greatest ally, omega-3 fatty acids. These are the fats that build the very walls of your brain cells. They keep them flexible, allowing signals to pass smoothly, thoughts to form clearly, memories to last longer. Every neuron you have, and there are nearly 100 billion of them, communicates through these tiny membranes made stronger by omega-3s. It's no coincidence that people who eat fish regularly tend to have sharper focus, calmer moods, and lower risks of cognitive decline. The mind, after all, mirrors the calmness of the sea that sustains it. Now shift the scene. From the ocean's blue to the forest's green, and scattered among the trees, you find berries. Tiny, delicate, yet powerful beyond measure. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. These are nature's antioxidants, warriors that guard your neurons from the slow corrosion of time. Inside every berry are pigments called anthocyanins, compounds that improve blood flow to the brain, boost communication between cells, and protect against oxidative stress. Imagine them as tiny guardians, sweeping through your bloodstream, polishing your memory, clearing your thoughts. A handful of berries a day is like a sunrise for your brain, sweet, subtle, and full of life. And then the earth itself, where leafy greens grow quietly, absorbing sunlight into chlorophyll and magnesium, offering you nature's own calm. Spinach, kale, collards, moringa, these greens don't just nourish the body, they stabilize the mind. Folate, vitamin K, and lutein, nutrients found in abundance here, repair the damage of stress, slow cognitive aging, and regulate mood. Science calls it neuroprotection. I call it peace in edible form. People who eat greens daily show brains that age more slowly, 11 years younger in function, simply because they chose color over convenience. That's the power of green. The more you eat from the earth, the clearer your inner world becomes. But the story of focus is not complete without the crunch of nuts and the hum of seeds. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia, pumpkin seeds. Small but mighty, they are the brain's silent engineers, repairing the connections that fatigue and stress fray. Rich in vitamin E, magnesium, and zinc, they neutralize free radicals, strengthen memory pathways, and regulate neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Every handful you eat is an investment in tomorrow's focus. Walnuts, in particular, even look like tiny brains, a reminder from nature that sometimes the answer has always been right in front of us. And speaking of beginnings, few foods embody the essence of creation like an egg. The yolk, golden and rich, holds choline, a compound essential for producing acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for learning and memory. Without it, your brain's messages slow, your recall blurs, your clarity fades. Eggs deliver choline, B vitamins, and amino acids, the building blocks of concentration. They may seem simple, but simplicity often hides genius. Scrambled, boiled, poached, however you prefer them, every egg is a capsule of focus waiting to be unlocked. Then comes the indulgence that feels too good to be true. Dark chocolate. The deeper, the purer, the better. Real chocolate, not candy but cacao, is packed with flavonoids that increase blood flow to the brain, enhance mood, and improve cognitive performance. It's not just pleasure, it's chemistry. The theobromine and caffeine in chocolate gently awaken your mind, while magnesium relaxes it. It's energy without chaos, focus without tension, the kind of clarity that tastes like peace. When you savor a piece of dark chocolate slowly, you're not just feeding a craving, you're reminding your brain that joy is part of intelligence too. And then there's the ritual that has guided minds for centuries. Green tea, soft, aromatic, grounded. Inside it lives L-theanine, an amino acid that creates a calm alertness, a paradox that your nervous system loves. When paired with a bit of caffeine, it doesn't jolt you awake. It lifts you gently, like the tide rising to meet the shore. Green tea enhances alpha brain waves, the same waves seen in meditation, creativity, and flow. Sip it slowly. Let it teach you that energy doesn't always have to roar. Sometimes it hums quietly beneath the surface, steady and sure. Yet the final and perhaps most sacred food for memory is the oldest, turmeric, the golden root. Curcumin, its active compound, crosses the blood-brain barrier and reduces inflammation, one of the root causes of memory decline. But it does more than heal. It rebuilds. It boosts brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a protein that helps your brain grow new connections, new cells, new ideas. Every sip of golden milk, every sprinkle of turmeric on your food is an offering to clarity itself. The golden hue you see isn't just color, it's vitality in motion. All these foods, fish, berries, greens, nuts, eggs, chocolate, tea, turmeric, they may seem unrelated, but they share one sacred truth. They restore flow. They stabilize your blood sugar, reduce inflammation, nourish your gut, and send oxygen-rich blood coursing to your brain. And when the body flows, the mind follows. Focus is not a miracle, it's alignment. When you eat in rhythm with nature, your brain remembers how to think in rhythm with itself. But here's the secret most people miss. It's not just what you eat, but how. Your brain doesn't like chaos at mealtime. It thrives in ritual, in presence. Rushed eating floods the body with cortisol, the very hormone that clouds your thoughts. Slow eating, mindful chewing, deep breathing before your first bite. These are not just habits. They are acts of intelligence. They tell your body, we're safe, we can digest, we can focus. The parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for calm and clarity, only turns on when you slow down. That's why your best ideas often come not in stress but in silence. Now imagine your day rebuilt from these truths. Morning begins with water and lemon, a cup of green tea, maybe eggs with avocado and spinach. Midday brings a salad rich with greens, olive oil and walnuts. A handful of berries keeps your energy steady through the afternoon. Dinner, light fish, turmeric rice, and steamed vegetables. A piece of dark chocolate closes the night like a gentle whisper of reward. There's no struggle here, no perfection, just nourishment woven into rhythm. Your body doesn't crave extremes, it craves consistency. Feed it like this, and your mind becomes sharper, steadier, more resilient. Not for a day, but for a lifetime. Because memory is not just the past, it's how we hold the present. Focus is not about control, it's about connection. The foods that nourish both are the ones that bring you home to yourself. They remind you that your brain is not a battlefield, it's a garden. And like any garden, it flourishes when you water it, feed it, and give it sunlight. That sunlight comes in the form of care. Care in your meals, your rest, your thoughts. When your mind begins to drift, when fatigue dulls your edges, remember, you are not broken. You are simply low on light. And light, for the brain, comes from nourishment. Every cell in your body is listening to what you eat, what you think, what you feel. Speak to it with kindness, feed it with color, breathe between bites. Think of your meals not as chores, but as small prayers to clarity. Because clarity isn't a destination, it's a daily choice. Every cup of green tea, every handful of berries, every plate of greens. These aren't just meals, they're messages. Each one saying, I choose focus, I choose presence, I choose life. And when you start living that way, something changes. You begin to remember things more vividly, not just facts or names, but feelings. You start to focus not out of pressure, but peace. You speak slower, listen deeper, and notice the world with wider eyes. Your mind stops chasing, it starts seeing. And in that seeing, you become limitless again. Your brain was never meant to survive on noise. It was designed for nourishment. It doesn't need more information. It needs more integrity, more color, more care. The best foods to boost memory and focus are simply the best foods to honor your humanity. And when you live like that, life begins to sharpen itself. Thoughts clear, creativity awakens, memory strengthens, focus deepens. All without force, all through flow. So eat wisely, think kindly, live clearly. Your brain is listening to everything you feed it, through taste, through time, through attention. And when you give it what it needs, it gives you everything in return. Clarity, creativity, peace. Stay awake, stay nourished, stay luminous. For more light, more focus, more life, stay with us. This is Vital Dynasty.